probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. McCaffrey, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. Set in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Breeze to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3.
Kamara trying again. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Panthers nothing.
Second down and 8. This looks like a free play for Bridgewater. It's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Damn.
Oh,
my fucking wall.
By Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Saints take over.
First, second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
41.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Jackson on the tackle.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Again, this is Camara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that way, hold Ringard.
And you understand why schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Camara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by K1 Short.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Smith.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Thomas has got it, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give. This is Murray. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 35-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a 1st, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Kamara taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A gain of 4 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got him in, he finds Sanders. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
8-yard line.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Breeze. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Lutz's kick is good. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there and ready to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that
big seam and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
At the 29-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 29, Breeze, and Thomas has it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Tor Gross Matos there to bring him down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Again, it's Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. Now Breeze on third down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Boy, this is
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play. Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. First carry for Trenton Campbell.
Man, that nigga.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. 9
yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
McCaffrey on the toss right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Anzalone just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
For Bridgewater. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Scored at a 36-yard punt, and the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. They'll air it out deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. They'll turn to Kamara. They'll try and run up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Makes the score Saints 21, Panthers 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. 3rd down here. DJ Moore.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Kamara. Able to slither by. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10.
Damn, dude.
Complete on the deep ball. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
To throw, Bridgewater. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used.
What they call it, man?
Guys on offense right now, just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They're looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribe, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
50-yard line.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Bridgewater now from the 50. He's got McCaffrey open, complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Bullshit. Damn.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Kamara there with a first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's second down.
The 22-yard line.
You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
What's up, baby?
Saints on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's taken to the 26.
Oh, why the fuck I cut?
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Never mind. I'll get the phone when you come back.
But you have to be careful about being
I'll get my phone when you come back.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
I'll get the phone when you come back.
We'll see how they attack him here.
You don't have to, but I'll get the phone when you come back, nigga. Well, you know you are a chump, boy. Acting like that.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. And the Saints pressure gets him. One down for a sack. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted.
Wow.
And that should do it. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete.
Come here.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You took a shot?
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays? Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
It's a new league in me. I told you I was going to get into a league that I wanted to be in with nobody in. Shut your ass away.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And a 42
running your goddamn mouth.
Brought down there. 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.